Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters. At the time when I was walking on the earth in human form, there were very few who were having the experience that I was having. Many people were following tradition and the laws that had been written and were doing their best to be adherent to the commandments as they understood them from God as they were given to Moses. My message was somewhat different. And my message actually came from an experience that I was having, not from something that I had learned or something I had memorized, but an experience moment to moment of seeing and feeling my Father in everything and in everyone deeply. Knowing my kinship with my brothers and sisters and experiencing love that was so deep that it went beyond all differences, all boundaries, all genders, all classes, all distinctions. And having that experience of love and being so in touch with that, I believe made me attractive to my followers. They didn't understand why they were so attracted, but they wanted to be with me all the time. They were sad when I left them physically and happy when I returned. And subtly, they strove to be like me. Unfortunately, trying to be like me did not make them be me. They could say what I said. They could walk the way I walked. They could speak the way I spoke. But that didn't necessarily ensure the experience that I was having. And so following me was somewhat confusing because my words came from an experience. And that experience informed what I said and informed what I did. Back then, most of life was about survival. It was about finding food for the day, finding water, staying safe, being protected from the elements. They were confused by my willingness to be in the wilderness and my trust in my ability to survive as a body and to be provided for by my Father, their Father. And yet, if they came with me, they noticed how beautifully we were always taken care of. It's difficult not to conceptualize everything that I said and did. It's difficult not to make a practice and a discipline and a law and a rule out of what I was able to do spontaneously. It's only natural. The ego only remembers the past, projects it into the future, and tries to replicate what it thinks it will help it survive. In today's climate, many people in the West no longer fear for their survival day to day. Food and shelter and clothing are not an issue. What they want is peace and freedom from anxiety and depression. What they want is what everyone has always wanted, the peace of God. With social media, it's quite possible to get flooded with advice. Do these 4 things. When you wake up, do this exercise. And all of these things promise you a better life. And many people who offer these things are well-meaning. And some start off well-meaning and then look for a way to profit from whatever they're sharing. In the end, you will find your peace not from great advice, not from the latest diet, not from technique, but from being still and listening and knowing what to do moment to moment. Instead of pursuing comfort, be accepting of a certain amount of discomfort and then listen for what to do, the perfect thing to do in this moment. Even good habits will have to be given up in favor of knowing how to be. The experience will show you. Your experience will teach you. Trust your highest self to guide you, take care of you, when to listen to other people and when not to. You can have the experience that I had and I have by just being open to it and trusting what you receive. Ask and it is given. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.